First off, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to those apostles and elders from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways, preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, this your brother Dawaba from the branch of GMS here in Chicago, coming right back at you with a little lesson. And as you see on my phone screen here, I got Dabu 7. And this was a video, this was a lesson I actually wanted to do a few days ago, but I ended up doing a lesson with a few brothers and ended up doing another lesson that kind of put this one on the back burner. And and I happened to look at something today, and it was like, you know what, I want to do something still on this. So, this is Dabu 7 talking about this weapon that was used. I'm going to let them speak. I can't remember exactly where it used, but these guys said they were feeling effects. They were vomiting, bleeding, So these weapons Esau has, man, and he has a lot more. This is just a small sample of what this damn devil could do. His blessing was the sword, man. So you got to understand, man, this devil got all sorts of tricks up his sleeve, man. So with that, I'm going to sit up here and let this play and grab a few scriptures.
It looks like the U.S. military has rolled out a secret sonic type of a weapon that was used in Venezuela. As we're getting word from soldiers that were on the ground that they had witnessed people around them and even themselves experiencing bleeding of the nose, vomiting blood, and it was as if some of the individuals were exploding on the inside of their head, inside of their bodies, and it's some kind of unknown sonic type of weapon that they believe has been used here. And this has them scared big time, because they say there's weaponry and there's moves, there's tactics that was used by the American soldiers that they've never seen before. And that this is why they were able to come in with a small unit of like 20 guys initially. They came in, they had a lot of support on the outside, but 20 guys came in tactically, guns a-blazing, after they shut the lights out on them and they hit them with this sonic type of weapon, this mystery weapon. Again, it dropped everybody to their knees. Anybody that did not drop got smoked, got hit by bullets, and taken out rather quickly. Soon after, they say dozens of drones and a small number of helicopters appeared. So whatever they released in the atmosphere, it came either from a weapon that exploded in the sky or a ship or something they had on the ground pointed in that area, potentially even off of a drone. At this point, we did see a stealth drone in action. It was caught on the horizon, had no lights, but you could see it was U.S. military stealth drone assets in the area. Those things can be equipped with all kinds of weaponry. So where it came from exactly, we don't know. We'll probably never know for sure. But they've got the weapon. This mystery weapon that can leave these guys incapacitated and bleeding from every orifice in their body, it seems like. And they can't explain what it is besides saying it's some type of mystery sonic weapon. So if they deploy this elsewhere, it'd be interesting to see what goes down and if we can get a bead on how they're deploying the thing. But Iran, Cuba, Mexico, all these places catching threats from Trump. Who's going to get it next? Only time will tell. I'll leave a link. Join me for the live streams.
So there you go. So this weapon was deployed over there in Venezuela, and they said that, man, they were hit. They said mugs was dropping. They said they felt like their heads was exploding or their body was exploding from inside. You heard what Dabu said, and I also want to get the Copyright Act of 1976, which I should have said earlier. I'm not using this for no financial gain. I'm just using this for educational purposes. But, hey, yeah, Esau got a lot of weaponry, but you got to understand, what was his blessing? The sword, which that's what we're going to grab right now. So here we go. We're going to go over to Genesis 27. What is it? Genesis 27 around 40. I'm gonna go straight to the point. And this is after Isaac have gave the blessing to Jacob. And it says, and Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and the dew of the heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And there you go. He said, you're going to have the dwelling of the earth, the fatness and the dew. That means you're going to have the best parts of the world. You're going to be living it up. But what they say, you're going to be living by the sword. So everything you get is going to get by violence. You're going to take, and that's the thing. Everything you're going to get is by violence. And when they said they're going over to Venezuela for drugs, no, they're not. They're going over there for that oil. That's the whole point. Trump is deboing people, man, and taking their shit. And now he's talking about going to Cuba and Colombia. Then he talking about Greenland. Trump want to be Debo. He want to be the big bully on the block. And he about to get taken. And in America, Babylon the Great is going to be taken down pretty soon. But right now, he's still got that sword. He still got that sword. He still got his kingdom or queendom. But it's about to fall pretty soon. But what did Isaac blessed Esau? He gave him that blessing and it was a temporal blessing. It was a short blessing of, you're going to have the fatness of the earth, But when it's all said and done, you're going to serve your brother, the younger, which is Jacob, which are the Israelites. And Esau is the progenitor of the Edomites. So with that, let's sit up here and go over to, and see, this is another thing. When people read the scriptures, man, you got to understand the scriptures is written in parables, man. It's not everybody's going to get it. The Lord didn't want everybody to get it. 2/3 of our people are just blind right now because they playing around and bullshitting, But oh damn, I was in the scriptures. Let me sit up here and go over here, and let's go to Revelation 6 because damn. It says Revelation 6 here. It says Revelation 6 and 4. And it, Salakia, brothers, damn. Damn it. Revelation 6 and 4. And it says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. There you go again. Esau was given that great sword. He takes peace from the earth. Everywhere this motherfucking devil goes, man, it's nothing but chaos, destruction, calamities, everywhere. There's not one place that this motherfucking devil goes, man, where there ain't be nothing but fucking goddamn problems. He can't keep his ass anywhere else, and that's what he's doing, though. And now he over in Venezuela, taking the oil, claiming that it's for drug dealers and all this other bullshit and all this other nonsense. The same MO, the same thing they done throughout leaders throughout the years, But that time is coming to an end. That time is coming to an end real soon. Salakia, brothers, give me 1 second. Man, I've been having the sneezes bad, And this is their MO. They go over to somebody else's shit and fuck it up. Matter of fact, I was going to grab this, but I was going to grab something else, but let me grab this real quick. This is Micah 2 and 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it's in the power of their hand. Yeah, right now it's in the power of their hand. Like I said, right now they got a blessing. Everything, this kingdom is theirs. It's in their power. But that blessing is soon. Hey, the Lord is going to send Yahweh Shai, man, to take this motherfucker out of business. Take this motherfucker right out of his rulership. But here's the point. It says in Micah 2 and 2, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. Yeah, they covet fields. They take everything by violence, man. What you think they did over there in Venezuela? Took everything by violence. You know, that's what these devils do. That's their whole MO. They go by the same playbook and haven't changed at all. You know, haven't changed at all. And this damn devil, all he does is anything he can that he can make a weapon out of, he will. You got these sonic weapons, you got these heat wave weapons, he's made weapon with the harp system for the weather, all sorts of stuff. You got these little robot dogs and robots running around that they have trying to train and make think. You know, all these things, man, is used for evil with this damn devil. He gonna come too. He gonna come with it. Let me sit up here and grab this real quick, and I'm gonna probably end it with this scripture right here. The rose wasn't really meant to be long. Salakia. This is Ecclesiasticus 39 and was it 24? 25. This is Ecclesiasticus 39 and 25. It says, for the good are good things created from the beginning, so evil things for sinners. The principal thing for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and blood of the grape, and oil and clothing. All these things are for the good to the godly. So to the sinners, they are turned into evil. So Esau uses everything as a weapon. Everything, whether it be food, whether it be air, whether it be everything, anything. Family, friends, shit. The East tried to use the Bible. This motherfucker has used anything and everything that he can turn and create to go against you, to cause problems. You know? And what is that thing it said? It said water, fire, iron, salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, the processed food. You know? Fire, his weapons, flamethrowers, iron, his guns, his bombs. All these things that this damn devil uses all against for nothing but evil. Nothing good comes from this motherfucker. It says if he does anything good, he does it by accident. So you got to sit up here and understand, hey, the times we in is about to get rough and rougher. And this motherfucker's going to come with great wrath. He ain't got nothing else to lose now. He see everything is falling apart. He see everything, everybody knows his bullshit. So guess what? Well, since you know who I am, fuck it. I guess I might just have to I'm going to really show you. And that's what's about to happen. You know, and no, honestly, let me grab this real quick. Because this is what we got to sit up here and keep in mind, bros. This is Psalm 17. What it says, arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. And there you go. A song of David. He said, deliver my soul from the wicked. Who's the wicked? Esau, Edom. That goes for our people too, you know, and these other heathen nations. But who's the main wicked? Esau, Edom. Like it says in Malachi 1 and 4. You know, with the border of wickedness. So, man, hey, look, man, we got to sit up here and pray every day, man, because shit is about to get worse and worse and worse. And before you know it, it's going to be really quick. The gradualism going to turn into a real quick speed because this devil know he got a short time. So, hey, man, brothers, hey, you know, stay diligent, stay circumspect, you know, because we really almost up out of here, man. We really almost up out of here. We can see it. We can see that light at the end of the tunnel. So with that, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash, double honors to those apostles and elders from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways preaching the truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, I always say stay prayed up, brothers. Pray for each other because we're almost up out of here. So with that, I'd like to say Kwam Yasharella and a Barber Ball. And Yahweh Malunkia. Shalom.